time, it is the judgment and sentence of the court that for the crime of murder in the first degree, Chelsea King, under special circumstances, life without the possibility of parole. For the crime of murder in the first degree of Amber Dubois, under special circumstances, life in prison without the possibility of parole. For the crime in count 2, assault with intent to commit a rape with 2 strikes, the term is life in prison, mandatory minimum 25 years. The court orders those 3 life terms to be served consecutively. Each count is enhanced by a status enhancement under the law, under 667A, 5 additional years, determinate sentence. Under 667.5A, 3 years additional sentence. It's an 8-year consecutive enhancement on each for a determinate term of 24 years consecutive to the 3 life terms. The Department of Corrections will be advised that the defendant has served 76 days in custody locally. The restitution fine in this matter under 1202.4b is fixed at $10,000 plus penalty assessment. The additional mandatory fine under 1202.45 is ordered on the conditions specified in 1202.45 payable should the statutory contingencies occur. The PC 1465.8 fine is set in the mandatory amount, as is the ICNA Government Code 7037.3 fine, as well as the Government Code 29.55001 fine. The 290.3 registration fine is ordered as well, and the amount recommended by the Probation Department. All fines and fees are to be paid forthwith or as provided by law. Under Penal Code Section 1202.4F, the court does order restitution, and that will be to the victims as identified on page 11 of the probation report in the amounts recommended by the probation officer. That is subject to the jurisdiction of the court if there is additional report regarding loss. Further, the restitution claim based upon the payments of the State Board Victim Compensation Board are approved. He is ordered to repay those amounts in the amount updated by the probation officer today. And on the 9 separate claims that have been made, the court does reserve jurisdiction on those. Registration is mandatory in Penal Code Section 290. With that, the court orders the defendant remanded back to the Department of Corrections, initially to the custody of the sheriff, for delivery permanently to the Department of Corrections. And at this time, the court stands in recess.